Well, yes, there is actually, Keenan. Right behind me is that U.S. Coast Guard ice cutter, Bristol Bay, that you mentioned. It's ported here overnight in Algonac. It's normally in Detroit, and it will begin resuming those attempts to break up the ice jam starting in less than 30 minutes. And take a look behind me. You can see here is the major culprit, massive chunks of ice still all over the St. Clair River this morning. Now, Bristol Bay and a Canadian Coast Guard ship, Griffin, they were both out here last night until about 8 o'clock trying to break up this heavy ice. Both ships, as I mentioned, will resume those efforts this morning at 6 o'clock. Now, from what I can tell, conditions have actually improved slightly this morning compared to what we saw on Chopper 7 last night. But I did drive around to some of the neighborhoods this morning, and I am still seeing a lot of riverfront backyards flooded. And this flooding is also leading to a big headache for people who live on Harson's Island in Clay Township at the mouth of the river there. They're stuck on the island for now because the ferry to bring them into the mainland isn't running right now due to these massive ice jams. Now, again, this ice cutter here, the U.S. Coast Guard cutter Bristol Bay, will be back at work this morning at 6 o'clock, less than 30 minutes. But Kevin mentioned, here's another problem. On top of this flooding, temps, they're dropping this weekend, single digits. Early into next week, they're dropping too. So not only are residents here dealing with the flooding, they're also likely concerned about the possibility of that floodwater freezing. That's another issue. We're going to stay right here. And if this Coast Guard cutter starts getting back to work right at 6 o'clock, 6:30, we, of course, will show you that. Otherwise, we're going to head into the neighborhoods to show you some of the flooding there, also affecting riverfront businesses as well. Reporting live this morning in Algonac, Jen Shantz, 7 Action News.